This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And howdy do, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Friday. It is November 7th, 2025 on Dr. Don's Weather, and time now for your weekend weather forecast. First, let me remind you about the Christmas auction coming up on Saturday, November 22nd at the Salem Auction House in Salem, Alabama. The auction will get underway at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be there broadcasting live with Dr. Don's Weather. We'll get started around 3 o'clock on that Saturday afternoon. We're going to have a ton of fun, and we want you to be there to kick off the Christmas season and start picking up those unique items for the friends and family, or maybe even yourself. We're going to have a lot going on down there on Saturday, November 22nd at the Salem Auction House, located at 50 Lee County Road 175 in Salem, Alabama. And I hope that you'll make your plans to come hang out with us at the Salem Auction House. I'm awfully excited about being able to go down and hang out with Brother Joey Knight and all you fine folks at the Salem Auction House in Salem, Alabama. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Integrated Contractor Services, commercial, industrial, and residential electrical services for East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't lose power. Get a Generac. Call 706-594-5374 for more information. You can also check them out on Facebook, and you can do that at facebook.com/Integrated LLC. And, of course, get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas for all of your insurance needs with Alpha Insurance across Alabama and Georgia at 256-831-7770. A lot to talk about this morning with your weather. We've got major changes on the way over the next 48 hours or so. Well, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather across Alabama, portions of Georgia, and then up into Tennessee and Kentucky. Now, across East Alabama and West Georgia, it's a level 1 out of 5, which is marginal. I don't think we're looking at a big deal here. But you get up there in the middle Tennessee and then up into south central Kentucky, there is a slight risk of severe weather up there, and there's also a tornado risk up there in the Nashville area all the way up into southern Kentucky. Now, that would be later on today and into this evening for that. If for you folks who maybe are traveling up to Nashville for the Auburn-Vanderbilt game tomorrow afternoon, be very mindful of the weather this afternoon if you're going to be up there in central Tennessee. Now, back in Alabama, there could be a handful of storms that bring us wind gusts of 60 miles per hour and maybe some large hail. We really don't see much of a tornado threat. The ground level instability pretty low with this system. Now, there are some pretty good dynamics in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and sometimes that can overcome the lack of surface instability, and that may be the case this afternoon. I think we'll see storms in South Alabama, south of I-20 during the day, and then as we get into the early evening, mid-evening, 8, 9, 10 p.m., we're going to start to see a front that will sink down from the northwest through Tennessee down into North Alabama. That will take its time moving through the state throughout the overnight hours, and then should be exiting East Alabama and West Georgia early on Saturday morning. So let's take a look at some local graphics from the National Weather Service out of Birmingham. This is the severe weather risk for today. Timing on this is 1 p.m. through 2 a.m. Now, that's pretty broad. We got two different things that's going to happen here. We're going to have storms that will migrate from the Gulf Coast region north. That'll be the first round of rain, and we'll show that to you. It's actually already happening on radar in just a moment. So that's 1 through 9 p.m. That stuff will make it up into central Alabama, probably late afternoon, right around sunset. And then it'll continue to creep to the north, up to the I-20 corridor by about 7, 8, 9 p.m. this evening. At the same time, we'll have that front sagging down from the northwest, so we'll have a totally separate area of shower and thunderstorm activity in the form of a line of showers and thunderstorms that'll come down from the northwest. And that should be into northwest Alabama by 7, 8 p.m. this evening, and then continue sinking to the east-southeast throughout the overnight hours. And again, exit East Alabama, West Georgia in the wee hours of your Saturday morning. The threat here is damaging winds and large hail, and we don't really see that much of a tornado threat. I guess maybe if you're up there in the Tennessee Valley region, there's a little bit of a threat there. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, this is going to be more of a wind and hail thing. And not everybody's going to deal with severe weather. Understand that out of the entire area, if we have 1 or 2 thunderstorms, that would be about average for this type of system this time of year across East Alabama and West Georgia. So the high temperatures expected today, we're looking at 76 up in Gadsden, 73 over in Fayette. I know a lot of you Woodland folks are going to be making that trip over there this afternoon as the Bobcats play Hubbardville tonight. And everybody else moved their ball games to last night. And my goodness, what some incredible games we had in Randolph County last night. And Randolph County traveling over to Chilton County. And they had a great ball game over at Thorsby last night as well. But tonight, Woodland will play at Hubbardville. And there's a decent chance you're going to get wet. And there's an outside chance you could have a thunderstorm that could cause rain delays or a storm delay over there. And we're going to watch that for you very closely. We'll be posting on Facebook this afternoon for you folks that'll be traveling over. And if we think it's necessary, if there's a decent threat that you're going to have problems over there with the weather, then we'll go live this afternoon and we'll cover that for you. The game will kick off at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. They did make a decision to move the game up to an earlier kick to try to get it done before the rain gets in there, but I don't know that they're going to make it. But we'll cover that for you. We'll watch it real close as we go throughout the day. In Georgia, we are looking at a high temperature this afternoon of 68 up in the northeast Georgia mountains. Down there in Columbus, we will be right at that 80-degree mark. And how about 81 over in Valdosta, Georgia this afternoon? Nothing to be concerned about in the tropics. Tropical cyclone activity is not anticipated during the next 7 days or so. Probably will be the last day we show this graphic this season. If something were to pop up, we'll bring it back. But I think we're done with the tropical season this year across the Atlantic, Caribbean, and Gulf of America basin. Taking a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. We currently have 44 degrees out there. The wind is out of the east at 0 miles per hour. Humidity 98%. The barometric pressure 30.04. Dew point 43. High temperature yesterday was 77. We have clear skies at the moment. Sunrise at 6:05 this morning, and the sun sets this evening at 4:45 p.m. A mostly sunny day. Clouds will start to increase in coverage and intensity as we get into the afternoon hours. We'll make it to 74 in Roanoke, 73 in Lineville. will hit 75 over in Franklin. And Valley will top out at 76 degrees this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. For today, mostly sunny through early afternoon. Then we'll start to see the clouds filtering out that sunshine. Then we have a chance of rain as we get into late afternoon and during the overnight. Now, I will say that rain chances have dropped off a bit. At one point last night, they were as high as 80%. Now we're at 60% this morning. So rain chances have decreased just a little bit. I don't think that means we're not going to see showers and thunderstorms. I just think they may be a little more widely scattered than originally thought. There is that marginal risk of severe weather this evening, and the main threat would be damaging straight-line winds and large hail. 73 will be your high on your Friday, down to 59 your overnight low. As we get into Saturday morning rain, sunshine in the afternoon, not a whole lot of sunshine on your Saturday. 20% chance of rain early, and then the rain chances increase again late in the day at 40% as the actual front passes. 74 the high on Saturday, down to 57 Saturday night. On Sunday, maybe some sprinkles in the morning. I think we stay mostly cloudy through at least mid-afternoon, and the sun may make a return. 66 will be the high on Sunday. Look at the temperature on Sunday night. We bottom out at 33 degrees. It'll be windy, raw, cold on Monday. If you're in North Alabama and North Georgia, there could be some wraparound moisture from this front that's going to bring us the colder temperatures, and we could be looking at a flurry or two up in the mountains of northeast Alabama and North Georgia on Monday. 43 will be the high and down to 25 on Monday night. But Monday is going to be brutally cold with that wind. Wind chill factors may not get out of the 30s on Monday. Ouch. Then on Tuesday, widespread frost, and then sunny in the afternoon. 51 the high, 33 your overnight low. As we head toward Wednesday, a moderate warming trend. 62 for the daytime high, down to 41 on Wednesday night. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. If you look real close down there in southwest Alabama, you can already see some showers moving off to the northeast. And some embedded heavier thunder showers, maybe there just to the east of Hattiesburg and to the southwest of Thomasville, right there around Jackson, Alabama, which, oh, by the way, will visit Roanoke this year in round 2 of the Alabama High School Athletic Association playoffs. That is absolutely backwards from the way it's been for the last 150 years. We've always had to go down there. Well, guess who has to come to us this year? Should be interesting. But nonetheless, I think this activity is a little ahead of schedule. So we may see showers up here in the Montgomery area and up into East Alabama a little earlier than anticipated. Maybe, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, this stuff may make it into the area. So those of you who moved your ball games from tonight to last night, good call. Other than that, though, not much happening across East Alabama and West Georgia at this time. So your What About shirts are available over on the Dr. Don Weather Store, as well as the Thunder Buddy shirts. Hope you pick up one of those or one of each, and do that for the entire family. Christmas is on the way. Great way to support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Link is at the top of the video on Facebook. Bottom of the video on YouTube to the Dr. Don Weather Store. Also, make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook. It's only 99 cents a month, and that is the best way to support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. If you own a business and would like to support your community by becoming a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started before we do our next weather forecast, which we will watch for the possibility of strong storms this evening, especially over in the Fayette County area there near Hubbardville. We're going to be watching that real close for you Wadley folks. So as you're driving over this afternoon, check Dr. Don's weather often. And if we see some weather in that area over there of Northwest Alabama, we will go live and keep you updated on what's going on. So you can depend on us to be there for you. If not, I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your Prime Time Forecast. Have a great Friday.
That's a wrap on your Prime Time Forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your Prime Time Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.